Have you ever thought about the reason that Moses ended up in the desert? When you look at his life for that first 40 years, you really see a man that's consumed with himself. It's all about learning to become Pharaoh. It's all about being in the palace. It's also about who he can be to the Israelites when he kills an Egyptian for them. And at that pivotal moment, when he kills that Egyptian, he expects to be received by the Israelites as a hero, as a leader, and he's not. He's also now sought after by Pharaoh to be killed, and he flees Egypt and he ends up in the desert where he is a nobody. He's not known by anybody. He's not given anything. He's a sheep herder, and not even of his own sheep. He's a sheep herder of his father-in-law's sheep. A lot of times I find myself in the desert because I have been so consumed with myself. I'm consumed with how I look. I'm consumed with how everything makes me feel. I do ministry because of how it makes me feel good about myself. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I present my house in a certain way. It's all about me. I am consumed with who I am and how everything makes me feel. And I find myself in this desert, like I have in the last year and a half. And I find myself there, and God shows me who I really am, what I'm really meant to do. I am meant to glorify his name. And I hate being in a desert to realize some of these things. I hate being in a desert and dying to self and becoming a nobody so that God can show me that really life is not about being the perfect mom or ministering to people to make myself feel good. It's about glorifying his name. It's about serving those people around me. That's what life is about. And as I'm getting ready to come out of this desert, I am so excited to really serve at the ground level, not because I can get anything, not because I'll be seen a certain way, but that God's name will be glorified and that people will grow to know him more and be in love with him more. And so if you find yourself going into a desert, in the middle of a desert, or even coming out of the desert, I just pray that God will be the consumption of your thoughts, the consumption of your heart and your mind and your feelings, and that you will learn how to glorify his name because you are a somebody and he wants to use you to make himself known and to make people grow closer to him. So I just pray that this is just a treasured time wherever you're at right now so that you will grow and that he will be glorified.